These are two of the most severe mental health disorders, so debilitating that they have the highest fatality rates. The first is a form of addiction, however, it's not to a substance whatsoever, it's a behavior, gambling disorder. There's something insidious and persistent about this addiction and the consequences. For example, individuals may have a gambler's delusion, thinking this time they're going to get out of it or that the odds are in their favor. These individuals may go to casinos and lose all track of time or have easy access on their phones, making the problem worse and worse. Then you have the consequences like severe, utter financial ruin, where people get into debt that takes them decades to get out of, yet the relapse rates are so high it makes it even more difficult. Then you have the sheer amount of time and energy that gets consumed into this gambling delusion. Often this wreaks havoc on relationships, leading to higher rates of divorce and, the worst of them all, the highest self-fatality rates of any other addiction. And one of the worst happens to be slot machines, where individuals get sucked in and their brain's reward system is manipulated by all the lights, sounds, and reinforcement schedule. Then you have the most deadly mental health disorder of them all. It's a specific known as, and the fact that I have to be careful saying it should really say a lot. And this leads to an obsession and compulsive cycle, with individuals having severe obsessions over weight gain that is often delusional because it doesn't matter what their body composition is. Then that leads to the compulsive behaviors of calorie restriction or even things like overexercise. And in its most severe forms, it can be utterly disturbing. Honestly, it's hard for me to get some of the images out of my head that I've seen in locked psychiatric units where individuals have such low body fat it honestly looks like they've come out of a concentration camp. Often these individuals need to be force-fed against their will, and this causes extreme anxiety. And one of the reasons why it's so deadly is the malnutrition can cause severe organ damage. And though there is hope, due to the intensity of the symptoms, the relapse rates are extremely high and recovery elusive. Even though these disorders are extremely hard to live with, millions of people have recovered, so don't give up hope.